Hello guys, welcome to a new vlog. Today is going to be, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. We're gonna do this full day of eating. Chris is not a morning person. He does not give any energy until about,
I have nothing to look forward to in the morning.
Like 3 p.m. That's when I get his energy. So I'm a morning person. I wake up and I'm like, yeah, let's go, blah, blah, blah. Well, it depends. Sometimes I'm like, like leave me alone. But for the most part, I have the most energy in the morning. So today we're gonna do a full day of eating for you guys. I'm gonna do a full day of eating. He's gonna do a full day of eating. So we'll record what we eat. Our timing is off. And like the morning is the only time we eat together, and our last meal we eat it together just because I kind of like work mine to eat with him. But other than that, our meals are like scattered. Like he usually eats at random times, I eat at random times. So, you know, it'll be fine. You guys will get the point. We'll show you guys what we'll be eating today. We won't show you guys exactly like the measurements of everything, but you know, you guys wanted a full day of eating, so here you go. Skin's glowing. Skin's glowing. I've been putting on some moisturizer. I also bought this new glow tonic thing, so I think it's helping. Also real quick, Ghost greens are dropping, which is really exciting because I've been waiting a long time for these. These are great if you know that you don't get your daily dose of greens every single day. You can drink these by themselves. This one's a lime flavor, so it does not taste bad, and you can mix it with water, or you can mix it with your own smoothies. Before prep, I was making my green smoothie every single day with blueberries and raspberries and ginger, and then spinach and kale and all the greens. If I was able to take that still, I would just remove the spinach and the kale and just add the greens and keep my blueberries and raspberries and ginger, because I loved it. I love the way that my juice made me feel in the mornings. It just made me feel like my stomach was like super clean, and greens just help with overall digestion, gut health. It keeps you regular in the bathroom, and with better gut health you get better skin. So yeah, I just highly recommend if you guys aren't getting your daily dose of greens. I never realized how important it was until I started taking more vitamins, more greens. My bathroom was more regular. I had less bloating. So highly recommend that you guys get these. These drop today. You can use code Jazzy at checkout and you'll save 20%. So yeah, just wanted to go on here and share that with you ladies. Now we're gonna make some breakfast. Chris usually makes his breakfast first while I make my lemon juice and my celery juice, but I am out of celery, so it's just gonna be lemon juice. It is.
Good morning / afternoon, guys. Something Jasmine has not told you guys is that our day starts pretty dang late. It is, shit,
10:55.
10:55, and we're barely getting our first meal in. So me and Jasmine go to sleep usually like at 1:30.
2.
Sometimes 2. So we sleep in, and I mean we get rest, and we work from home, so there's really not a schedule to follow. And honestly, it's kind of convenient right now because we have limited gym access, and the time that we do go to the gym is usually around 6 o'clock, and I could only get in 3 meals before that time. So if I wake up late, I get them in right on time, but if I wake up early, I'm having to space them out super far, and I feel even hungrier. So
it works out.
It works out. So we sleep in pretty good amount of time. We don't even sleep in, we get our 8 hours, yeah. But we wake up really late. So as for my first meal, it is going to be egg whites. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. So right now I am carb cycling per my coach. I am on a low day, high day split, 1 low, 1 high. I had been on 2 low, 1 high, but right now I'm 1 low, 1 high. So today is a low day for me. With it being a low day, all I get is 6 egg whites and 1/4 of a cup of oats and a small banana, which I'll pick from over there. Sometimes I might take off a little chunk. Sometimes I eat the whole thing. Never know. All right, so this is meal number 1. And it has been meal number 1 for the last 8 weeks. The only thing that changes is the portion size of the oatmeal. So what I like to do with my oatmeal is put some cinnamon.
Finish it off.
I like to cover the top, put a nice healthy layer, probably a little bit more. Boop, boop. And then you get some salt. And it's good to go. This is my breakfast, meal 1. And then Jasmine is cooking hers.
So this is my breakfast meal, guys. I have some egg whites, some mushroom and red bell pepper, a whole egg, oatmeal with cinnamon and salt, and then my coffee. So this is my meal one. I like to sit down, enjoy this. I like to put Cholula sauce on my eggs in the morning. Morning time for me is the time where I just like to think about my day. I like to enjoy my breakfast, and then after breakfast I get my day started and I start to work. So I'm gonna eat this and I'll see you guys later. So one of my favorite things in the morning that I look forward to is my coffee, guys. I am a coffee addict, but I only like coffee when I make it. I'm not like the type of person to go out and get coffee all the time. I like to make coffee at home. So right now that I'm on prep, I'm not really supposed to have any sugar-free stuff, but because I'm still so far out, like I'm still gonna keep this until like maybe 6 weeks into my diet. So I'll show you guys the coffee that I use and then the skinny syrup that I use as well. So I like to get the classic cinnamon roll one, or the donut shop chocolate glazed donut coffee. These two are amazing, but my absolute favorite one is the Dunkin' Donuts caramel coffee cake. I don't have any, but that one's my absolute favorite. And then I'll get the skinny syrup. You can find these at TJ Maxx, but I ended up ordering mine off of Amazon because everything's closed. This one's the caramel one. It has 0 calories, and you literally just need like 2 little drops of this. And then I like to have a little bit of creamer in my coffee, or the coffee kind of like upsets my stomach. This is a sugar-free caramel macchiato, and I honestly don't even use a full serving of this. It's just to give my coffee a little bit of color, and then that's it. That's how I like to make my coffee in the morning. Some of the sugar-free stuff will upset my stomach, and I don't have that during the day. The only thing that I have that's sugar-free is my coffee stuff. That's the only thing that I have. But yeah, I highly recommend that you guys get that if you're looking for something low-calorie coffee-wise.
Alright guys, so we are on meal number 2, and like I said, it is my low-carb day, so there are several meals that have no carbs whatsoever. The only ones that do are my pre-workout meal and my post-workout meal. And here we go with meal 2. So meal 2 is a cup of broccoli or any green vegetable that I would like, and anywhere from 5.5 ounces of beef to 6 ounces. I do 6 just because I like feeling a little bit fuller. And then we have 1/4 cup of almonds, and this is all I eat for meal 2. So there's high fats between the beef and the almonds. The beef is 97.3% fat, and then this is just for fiber so I can stay regular.
Okay guys, so I just finished my cardio and I'm gonna eat meal 2 right now. So I get my meals from, as you guys know, MegaFit Meals. So this meal is some ground turkey and rice and asparagus. I just cut it up together and I like to mix it in this bowl. I use some of the Tabasco chipotle sauce, some of this garlic parmesan popcorn seasoning, and a little bit of just pink salt, and I mix it together in here, chop up my asparagus because it's just easier for me to eat, and then I'll add it into this bowl of just lettuce to keep me fuller, and it has more volume. My meal after this is very spaced apart, so I have to wait about 4 to 5 hours until my next meal, so I need this meal to hold me over for a while. So this is going to be my next meal. I'm going to shower and then get ready because I have a posing class today.
Alright guys, so it is time for meal number 3. It is about 5 o'clock. So this is about an hour out from the workout that we're going to have, which today for me is legs. But my meal is 6 ounces of chicken and a cup of rice. It looks a little bit more than a cup just because I have it spread out on the bottom, but it is a cup. I weigh it. It's always consistent. I'm very consistent with my meals, with like to the gram. But this is gonna be my pre-workout meal. This was gonna get me to push on squats and leg press, so definitely needed.
Okay guys, so we just got home from the gym. It is currently 9 p.m. and this is my 3rd meal. I had my 3rd meal in the car post-workout. So Chris and I both had a protein shake and rice cakes. He gets 2 rice cakes, I actually get 3. So
I get double scoop protein.
Double scoop protein for you? Yeah. He gets double scoop whey protein. This is the peanut butter cereal milk. This one's his favorite flavor. And then I do the vegan protein. I just do 1 scoop. This is the peanut butter cereal milk. This is my 2nd favorite flavor. I ran out of my chocolate cereal milk. That one is my absolute favorite. CJ put in an order for me, so I should be getting that later this week. So yeah, we each had a shake right post-workout. And the drive for the gym that we're working at right now is like 30 minutes. So it's perfect, so we can drink it and eat that quick right in the car. And then now I'm going to make my meal for, I have 5 meals, I believe. 5, and then like I finish with oatmeal, so it's like 6. But so I'm gonna have meal 5, like, so I'll probably eat that around 9:30, 9:45, jump in the shower, and then I'll wait about an hour and a half till I eat my last meal. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. As always, you guys can use code Jazzy to try any of the proteins. I highly recommend that you guys try the vegan chocolate cereal milk. And like I've said before, I don't know if I've said it on my YouTube channel, you don't have to be vegan to get the vegan. I get the vegan because it's easier on my stomach. The whey upsets my stomach, it bloats me a lot, and the vegan does not. And it tastes, I prefer the vegan flavor. I don't know, maybe it's just I'm used to it now, but it's amazing. Highly, highly, highly recommend that you guys try it. Okay, gonna put some of the groceries up and start making my meal number 4. Okay guys, so I'm finishing up cooking my 4th meal, which is some chicken and veggies inside this tortilla. I'm using the tortilla as my carb replacement today because I don't have rice. So yeah, it's just chicken, bell peppers, onion, and a little bit of mushrooms just to give my chicken more volume. And then this one tortilla, low carb tortilla, to fit in for my carbs. And yeah, that's gonna be my meal number 4.
All right guys, so it is time for meal number 5. It is 10:30. I'm eating late because I didn't realize I was out of beef, so I did have to cook more beef, and it's there sitting fresh. This is meal number 5. So I have my 4th cup of almonds and the same 6 ounces and serving of broccoli for this meal. And 2 pro tips for you guys that me and Jasmine, well, one is my pro tip and the other one is mine and Jasmine's, for when you're on prep, because it is a hassle. We reuse 1 fork all day. So I'm responsible for this fork all day. I just rinse it down after every meal and I put it up. Because before we used to pile them up in here and we had like maybe 20 forks by the end of every day. So that was a pain in the butt. Second pro tip, which is my pro tip, is buy your almonds at Walmart. They are like half the price that you would pay at HEB or a Kroger. I was paying like $4 for a little can. This whole bag refills that can 4 times and I only pay $6 for it. So there you go.
Okay guys, so I just got out of the shower. I'm gonna show you guys my last meal of the night before I get my oatmeal. My oatmeal is just kind of like my last meal, but it's literally just oatmeal, and I like to have that like right before going to bed. Right now I'm just gonna eat my egg whites. I have some egg whites here, some red potatoes there, and some broccoli, and I add a little bit of this nacho cheddar popcorn seasoning on my broccoli because I love it. So yeah, this is my meal number 5. So I have 5 meals and then my oatmeal, and then obviously if you guys want, I'll show you guys my, I'm like asking you guys if you guys want. Honestly, after this it's just oatmeal and I'm done for the day. Today was kind of like a chill day. I had my main priority today was like just being ready for my posing. Didn't even do my makeup today, guys. I was all like, man, today I don't look cute right now. So I hope, this is literally what I eat every single day. It's the same thing every single day. It doesn't change at all. And my tortillas do change just because I eat rice instead of the tortillas, but that's it. Literally the same thing every single day. Chris is the one that has a little bit more of a crazy schedule because he's carb cycling. My coach just keeps me on the same carbs. So yeah, that's what I eat every single day, guys. I don't change it up, I don't do anything else, and I actually really enjoy my meals. I'll add a little bit of like sugar-free ketchup, only a little bit on my potatoes if I want it. Some nights I have it, some nights I don't. But yeah, that's about it. I know Chris has one last meal, so he'll probably catch up with you guys in a little bit.
Alright guys, so it is 12:16 and it is time for my last meal. I'm supposed to be having beef and broccoli, but I'm not gonna do the broccoli just because I don't feel like eating broccoli right now. That's as much logic as I could give you. But it's 6 ounces and I'm supposed to have a cup of broccoli. I almost always do. I also just don't want to make a whole nother bag for half of the bag and then have to use it again tomorrow morning. It just doesn't taste the same. So I'm not gonna make a bag. So yeah, that's gonna end up my night. Jasmine's finishing up her oatmeal right now, and that's gonna be her last meal. But that is a full day of eating for us. Today was a low day, so I only had 2 meals with carbs, which one of them you didn't see, but I just had 2 rice cakes and a protein shake. And then all of my other ones were exactly the same. Beef and broccoli, and 2 of them had almonds. This one does not have almonds, it's just the beef. What's going on, guys? So we are going to close our full day of eating vlog with a little, I guess it's kind of like a Q&A or more like a public service announcement, I guess. Just kind of, you know, giving some insight as to what we're doing or what you can be doing. Firstly, the most important thing is these macros, the way we're eating, it's specific to us, and you should not by any means follow exactly what we were eating unless you know like how to prep, because this is for a very specific goal. You're gonna get down to a very low body fat. You're just gonna dip in and dip out. The way we are eating right now is not healthy. It's not something that's maintainable as a lifestyle. It's just for a sport. So don't do it. Second, I think the most frequently asked question that we get is how late can you eat, or how often you should eat. And in all honesty, meal timing does not matter that much, as long as you're eating every hour and a half to 3 hours, just depending on how long your day is. As you guys saw, I start eating at 10:30 and I eat all the way up till 12, and I'm still shredded. So that old wives' tale that you can't eat after 6 is definitely a myth.
No, yeah, just especially Chris's meal plan. His is very, like, since he is carb cycling, very low in carbs. Mine right now, as you saw, I have a pretty good amount of carbs, and they are actually pretty high, but my coach has me on those because he knows my body. Like, I would not start anyone out at my macros just because you haven't been training as long as me. One, you don't have the same muscle mass as I do. So like Chris said, don't take our meal plans and think that it's something that you guys can do. That's why it's so important to research about macros, and if you want to do macros, which I highly suggest, it's important for you to maybe hire a coach or you yourself do your own research, because with macros you can eat a healthy lifestyle, have a healthy lifestyle, eat healthy food, but also enjoy the occasional treat here and there. You can fit ice cream, you can fit a lot of food into your nutrition, and that way you don't feel the need to cheat every weekend. But yeah, the most important thing is I've gotten so many questions like, can you give me your meal plan? And I promise, even if you followed my meal plan to the T, if you're not gonna lose weight like I'm gonna lose weight, and your body's not gonna look the way that mine looks. So that's the number one thing. Timing, like you said, yeah, anytime, as long as you're eating every 2 to 3 hours. And what's another question I get all the time? I'm just trying to answer the questions that I get a lot, especially with my meal plans. Like, I eat carbs? As you guys saw, I eat carbs. I'm not carb cycling, so I eat carbs, but my fats are pretty low. So I have a very low fat diet.
So I guess that kind of leads into the question of what macros are right for you. And there's really no telling. I can't give you a set number or an equation that's gonna work for everyone. There is an equation that will give you a baseline, but a good coach is going to be able to adjust those numbers for you, whether you're maintaining, bulking, or cutting. But there is no magic number, and everyone's number is going to be different. Even if there's a girl that's the same height, same weight as Jasmine, her metabolic rate is going to be way different than hers. So it's always going to be different. There's not a set plan. One meal plan does not work for everyone. And some people need to do a lot of cardio to lose weight, even on low calories. So if you're curious about your numbers, me and Jasmine do macro coaching. We have online coaching. There's plenty of resources for you on YouTube. There's plenty of documents on Google. If you're looking for information, it's out there. You just gotta look for it and learn it.
Yep. Another thing I will say really fast is the meal plan that I have is very, like you guys saw, clean food, which is so good for your gut health too. I know I've gotten a lot of questions about, you know, meal plans, and the best thing about meal plans versus macros is that since you aren't adding any other additional things to your plan, you prevent yourself a lot from bloating. So if you do suffer from IBS or any type of bloating, I highly recommend that you guys kind of start on a meal plan and see what foods trigger your bloat, because that's what I did. I started with a meal plan and seeing how I felt after every meal, and I ended up noticing that I had to cut out onions out of my diet, tomatoes out of my diet, and a lot of little things that I would never even thought. But meal prepping, that's one thing that's helped me a lot, is just pinpointing things that bloat me. So highly recommend that you guys start there too if you have bloating issues. And like Chris said, Chris and I both do training, online training, and we do macro and meal plans. If you already have like a training coach on the side, we can definitely still help you with your macro and your meal plan. And of course, if you guys have any questions still, please leave them down below. I'm more than happy to help you ladies out with any questions that you guys have. I think that's it. We just kind of wanted to sit down and just kind of talk about our meal plans. And right now we're not really getting creative because with our coaches, they don't really allow to add anything to our meals. So, but I do want to start, once prep is over, I'll give you guys more macro friendly recipes because I cook a lot of Mexican food that's, I want to say macro friendly, like my enchiladas and my tostadas and stuff, but that'll,
It's macro friendly.
I know, that's what I'm saying, that's pretty macro friendly. So yeah, we just want to close the vlog here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know there was no gym workout or anything like that, but it was just a full day of eating because we wanted you in, just to get a perspective of what we were eating every single day. We're 11 weeks out, as of yesterday, right? 11 weeks out. He's looking super shredded. I'm not because I'm
ahead of schedule.
Yeah, you're ahead of schedule right now. But anyways, we'll see you guys. I think the next one will probably at 10 weeks we'll probably do a physique update just to kind of see what they can see where we're at.
Sure.
Okay. See you guys next time.